All right, so this masterpiece of a critique was penned by none other than Alphonse Pierre, staff writer for Pitchfork. Look, I get it. Writing for Pitchfork probably means you spend more time debating the artistic merit of indie synth pop bands than actually understanding hip hop. But if you're going to tackle Kendrick Lamar's West Coast hip hop album, maybe come prepared. Instead, we got this overly wordy dismissal of one of the most layered, nuanced albums of the year. Alphonse, do you even understand West Coast hip hop? First off, GNX is unapologetically West Coast. From the G-Funk synths to the hyphy-inspired beats, this album is Kendrick's ode to his roots. And yet, Alphonse dismissed it as too clean and synthetic. Like the man didn't just craft a modern homage to the sounds that shaped him. West Coast hip hop isn't just a sound, it's a culture. And Kendrick nailed it. Songs like TV Off and Hey Now are dripping with LA vibes, but Alphonse wants them to sound like someone spilled motor oil on the mixing board. What's next? Calling The Chronic too polished? Then there's Reincarnated, one of the most brilliant tracks on the album. Kendrick takes on the role of the devil, wrestling with God, weaving in the legacies of John Lee Hooker and Dinah Washington to tell a story of redemption and inner conflict while sampling a Tupac song. That's not just a song, it's a damn thesis statement on the duality of man. You clown. Once again, this song should not be left out the room. Let people know what we got. Kendrick put into the work something that many. But what does Alphonse say? He calls it technically impressive, but unlistenable. Bro, this is Kendrick exploring existential themes with lyrical mastery, and your response is to write it off like it's an email draft? If you can't vibe with Kendrick's storytelling here, maybe you should stick to critiquing lo-fi chill beats playlists. And let's address the nonsense about Kendrick's supposed petty grievances. This is hip-hop. Calling people out is part of the game. When Kendrick clowns Drake's AI Tupac song, it's not just shade, it's him standing up for the culture. Alphonse thinks this is swinging, but let's be real. It's Kendrick reminding everyone that he's the defender of hip-hop's integrity. And apparently Kendrick is mad at the entire rap world because nobody congratulated him on booking the halftime show except Nas. Guess what, Alphonse? When you're on Kendrick's level, it's not petty, it's principle. Alphonse also takes issue with Kendrick stepping into his role as an executive with PG Lang. He claims it's making Kendrick corporatized. This is where the ignorance really shows. Hip-hop has always been about growth. Building something from the ground up is the essence of the culture. Kendrick isn't corporatized. He's showing that you can level up while staying true to your roots. If you're gonna critique Kendrick Lamar, do the work. Understand the intricacies of West Coast hip hop. Appreciate the brilliance of tracks like Reincarnated. And most importantly, recognize that Kendrick Lamar isn't just making music, he's building a legacy. Kendrick doesn't need Pitchfork or Alphonse Pierre to validate him. He's out here creating art that will stand the test of time, while Alphonse is out here acting like a substitute teacher trying to grade a PhD dissertation.